All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Carol asked for me to teach about a selling tip. And so mine is kind of a selling tip, but kind of not really, but it works as a selling tip. So I always teach on things that I'm going through or learning that I have learned from Carol that are important to me. And so to me, this is a selling tip because you need to do it. And so for me, what I'm talking about is your image, what you're saying in your head, like confidence-wise, and what you're portraying on the outside to other people. Okay? So for me, I was at the bottom of life when I came into Mary Kay. I grew up in the ghetto and I was pretty ghetto. And I was.
Yeah, the true story.
No, I was. Okay? And I'm very proud of the fact that I've been one of Carol's projects that has come to where
One of Carol's projects.
because I'm a learner, right? So I've got
Carol's project from the projects. Hi.
I'm sorry, I was looking for Carol.
I'm Carol. Come in. Hi. Hi, Sheila. I was waiting for you to text me and then...
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, don't worry. Hang on. Oh, somebody else better video because now I'm doing this and now whoever's watching it will later be like...
there's any charcoal mask.
Whoops. Sorry.
Cool. Okay, ready? Okay. So right now. So I've had to learn a month and like every week and every month just have something new that I'm working on. And so that's what I suggest for you is just one thing that you can do to self-improve yourself. It doesn't always have to be on physical on the outside. It can be mentally what you're saying to yourself as well. And I find that when I'm telling myself I'm not really good enough and I'm kind of barely ready and I did my makeup last minute before the party, my sales are like way down compared to when I'm prepared and ready and being like, yeah, I'm the best, right? So the sales are just way different. And so I just, like, even just when I approach people, when my thoughts are that I'm not good enough, that I'm still ghetto and I'm still all these things, the exact same words when I'm warm chattering get me, like, way different results. Like, it's just insane, right? So when I'm wearing, like, an awesome dress and I'm feeling really good and I've told myself that I'm good, maybe I've listened to a good song, or I'm just proud of something that I've achieved, those same words, it's like people are, like, drawn to you like a magnet. Okay, and so I took an entire year to re-dye my hair because I just struggle with doing things for myself, working on that. But as soon as I dyed it, it's just like, it's interesting because I went to the Lilac Festival yesterday and it was like just talking to people is just way different because I feel different with my hair being different and the way they respond to me is different because I just feel more confident. So it's just, yeah, I don't really know if that's a tip.
It is.
So I guess just what can you do for yourself to make yourself feel just a little bit better about yourself this month and improve yourself just a little bit? And if that's something that is doing with your actual physical sales parts, or if it's something to do with your mental or your, doesn't matter, just something. Because at the end of the month when you can say, I wanted to learn this at the beginning of the month and I have it at the end of the month, it feels good. So then you're going to enter into next month with a personal goal that has nothing to do with Mary Kay, that no one else is going to need to know, maybe your director you can chat with, but just a personal something inside that you can win every week and every month. It feels awesome. Okay, so for me, sometimes like I go through anxiety and depression too. So sometimes for me, going out, just having my hair washed, having the proper clothes on, looking good, that's a win. And if I can do that every day for the month, it's like, I'm like the queen, right? And so then the next month just goes better and it just goes better and better and better. And if you fall back, you just get back up again. And so it's just, yeah, so before parties, the Superwoman pose is super important to me. So it's like Superwoman pose, okay? I love it. I have gone into the bathroom as soon as I've gotten to someone's house and done it in their bathroom because I didn't have time before I got there, okay? And it's so important because one of the first parties that I ever did with a bunch of people I didn't know, I showed up, I was still pretty new in Mary Kay, and I showed up and there was this massive house. Like it was just insanely massive, and I was like, oh my gosh, like these people are way beyond anything that I can ever do. How am I going to tell them to wear skincare that I wear when I'm just me? I'm still poor, I'm doing, you know, those are the things. And then I was like, no, that's not true, right? And they have no idea if I'm poor or not. So they have no idea where you're coming from. So I did, I was like, yeah, I just have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, cool. I went to the bathroom and I did the Superwoman pose until I was actually feeling confident to go out there. And I rocked that party. It was like a $1,500 party, and I've had some of the best customers from there now. And when I map out that party to now, I've actually got quite a few consultants and other customers from that one party. So just mapping that out, and it's because I just took the time that one day to be confident and to feel good.
Love it.
So, yeah, so that's the same if you're, you know, warm chatting, whatever, because, you know, the days that you go out and you don't wear makeup and you're just kind of feeling crappy are the days you're going to see the best people ever. You really want on your team and you really want to sell to, and you can't because you look like crap and you feel like crap. and it just sucks. So yeah, so now it's kind of, even when I'm feeling like I kind of make myself
Love it.
well. And I think we just walk different. We as women, we just walk different. And I read something somewhere once that the mother of the family, if you're not a mom, the wife, wherever positions you are in your family, if they are feeling good and confident and happy and strong, the entire family is better. And so sometimes we as women don't understand that, and we just focus so much on everybody else. So just
you watch a frazzled mom, and her kids are frazzled for sure.
Yeah. So
love it.
Just being confident, and I guess the other thing to do with that is just learning what your strengths are and who you are and what you're good at, and letting, like, as I think as Carol says, like, let your freak fly.
Let your freak fly.
So, whatever it is, and I know Carol said something the other day, like, what made you book your first appointment? And for me, it was I really wanted to learn about the products and actually physically see and learn and understand them, because I'm a learner and that's important to me. And so, but so often I focus on booking parties based on the social aspect or whatever, but it's false, because that's not me. I'm not super excited to socialize, it's just not me at all. And so I found, just talking to my customers, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to teach you how the charcoal mask works and what it does to your pores, and you'll be able to understand that more when you try it. And I've come across confident as what I'm good at, and now I'm going to be booking people that are also going to be like me, which is what you want in your team, and that's who you're going to sell to anyways, because they're going to be like me. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So booking for the social aspect means that you come into a group of people that are all super social and excited, and you're just like, I don't even know what to do. And then you lack confidence, right? So booking, not that there's anything wrong with those people. I think it's great. I think it's an awesome skill. And that's your skill, then do that.
No way.
Right?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, but if it's your skill, then be like, yeah, I can't wait to
Yeah, that's me, right? I book because we're going to have a great time.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time. We're going to have friends. But I'm not super flamboyant and excited. So when I'm trying to book someone and saying, oh, I can't wait for us to be hanging out, like, we're going to have so many friends, like, it's false. So false.
And they can pick
right?
up on that. They can pick up on that as well.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it. Right?
Inauthenticity reeks off of you more than bad deodorant.
Yeah. So that just made a big difference. And track. Pay attention. Watch yourself when you're down and you don't do any of the things you know you're supposed to do to get up. So if that's talking to someone, listening to music, whatever it is, to feel good and confident, your sales are different than when you're like feeling it.
Track how many people smile at you in a day.
Yeah.
How many people make eye contact with you? How many people smile at you?
When you have resting bitch face, they smile.
It's weird, hey? It's true. Resting bitch face, they smile less.
Confident and happy that day, you're naturally going to smile.
Even if you're not, right? You just feel really good. People notice you.
So, even just simple stuff like Carol's unit will learn this the other Mondays, so it's kind of repeat, but for everyone else, we did a handshaking kind of class, just how to shake hands, and I shook hers and was like, do you really shake hands?
It totally was like.
Because it was like bare minimum like this.
Oh my God, okay, ready? Watch. Here, got the video? Okay, just a minute. So I said, okay, so Jade's going to show us how to shake hands, and then she did this. It's gross. Like, it's like slimy, not slimy. Your hand's not slimy, but it's like sort of like holding a wet fish. Like,
that's how I felt about it.
You want to be like truly reading, confident and connect, right? And you want to connect this part, and then firm, and then step into it, and those things, right?
Yeah.
Even just tracking how people, like I track where people will hold the door for you. How many people will hold the door for you? And if they don't hold the door for you, you got to fix something. Seriously. How many of you know that people hold the door for you? And they will like hold it while you're walking towards them, and you're like, I'm coming. Like, it's okay. I actually, by the time I get there, I could have opened it myself, right? But then how many people can honestly say people don't hold the door open for them? And don't make eye contact with them? And don't talk to them? And walk right past them? That's on you, not them. Okay?
It's like 50-50.
I'm horrible for this. When I'm feeling down, I avoid eye contact, but I still get the smiles and I still get the door opening, so I don't know how to act.
Just keep doing it. If you're still getting the smiles and all those things, right?
Yeah.
I can still get smiles even when I'm not feeling totally
I don't know how to
me.
respond to it. It makes
But
me
you don't have to even do anything. Like, some of you are still not at the point anymore in chatter where you're going to hand somebody your business card, right? But you can learn to smile at people and make eye contact and feel confident.
I'm sorry, there's one thing I just want to make clear. I'm not saying cancel or don't do things if you're feeling a little bit. That's not what I'm saying. I just realized that could be coming across.
Get the music on.
That's when you
right?
get the bathroom and do it too.
Yeah, you force if you just do something and to realize, just really be, like, even if you just walk away today, just be aware the next week of what you're giving off, right? If people aren't looking and they are walking away, you're giving something off, and it's totally something you might not even realize what's going on, and work with your director to find out what is going on. Because if you're being nice, respectful, you're following all the scripts that we've given you, you're doing all these things, and there are people who are just just totally avoiding you, you just gotta work a little bit. And so, yeah.
And know yourself.
Yeah.
Because it'll stink. It stinks. We can smell it. How many of you have ever been around somebody that you know is not being totally them? And don't you necessarily, you avoid them, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Something in your brain goes, So you have to just be you. If I say, we're gonna have such a good time at the party, like you're just gonna die. You gotta have all your friends together, we're gonna have a blast. You believe me, don't you? You totally believe me, right? I will never tell you what your chairs and tables need to look like. They never know. My hostesses never have a clue what we're actually doing because they don't care. They book because we're going to have a great time. But I could not say to you, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just really break it down to the very basics. I'm going to teach you exactly what. Don't you guys already started to get a little bit uncomfortable. And some of you don't know me that well. But you know me, and you know Jade, and then
When
she's trying to sell the fun.
Yeah, when I say to them, like, we're going to get down really after these products, so you can really understand what you're putting on your face, they're like, oh, that's cool, right? And if they're social, they're going to have their friends, and they'll be excited for that, but yeah. So that's just been,
Yeah, I love that.
it's kind of like, yeah, just self-improvement is really good. Sometimes there's so many Mary Kay goals, and they are important, they're awesome, but just those little self-improvement little wins are really the daily habit. Awesome. Yeah, so that's kind of how that's fun. I love it. Love it, love it.
You sat there like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was not happy because we were doing a beauty bar or something that night, I think. And you didn't get to try as many products, and then you were pissed. She was like, the whole time. Okay, I'm video.
Oh my gosh. You're welcome.